Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a general pick-a-pile reading about what kind of sex life they want with you. Readings are timeless and timestamps are in the pinned comments and decks are in the description box. There's also a link to my link tree where you can find me all over the internet, as well as links to Etsy for this exact reading. Also, I wanted to say thank you to the new subscribers and people who are getting Etsy readings. It has been awesome. And I just wanted to say thank you to Nancy. Nancy has been absolutely amazing. I just want you to know that it really makes me feel good to see that you have been watching and enjoying videos. So I pulled a card for you for the shout out card, and it pulled up as the Chariot. So the Chariot, when it is upright, is about change and a journey. So there may be things in your life that are changing. You may even have some type of like metaphysical things going on. It may not be a physical journey, but you're definitely progressing through life. So thank you so much, Nancy. You are awesome and very supportive. If you would like your own shout out card, be the first person to leave a comment on a video. And then also we have at the end of the video, what is in the box? What's in the box is about intuition. Intuition is really important on my channel. So if you here's something that's not yours, please. I beg of you. Don't try to make it yours. You're just going to make yourself miserable because it's not yours. You'll be trying to wear a shirt that's too tight. It's just uncomfortable. So today we have the red gem, the clear gem, and the blue gem. So we will go ahead and get started. Also, I wanted to say that on my channel, if the camera zooms in, we pull a clarifier card from the Tarot of Sexual Magic. So let's go ahead and we will get started with the people who chose the red gem. So I pulled a Starseed card. I pulled 3 messages from your person. Pulled the overall romance of the situation. And then I did 2 tarot cards to just kind of give us some overall insight into what kind of sex life they want with you. So let's go with the messages, because those can really give us an indication. I smile when I think of spending time with you. Saying I love you gives me such a rush. And I never stop thinking about you and our love. Now, it's very interesting because for some of you, I feel like this person may be either long distance, or quite possibly for some of you, they may be in another relationship, or you are, because there's a lot of like, I smile when I think of you. I can't stop thinking about you. Like, this person really enjoys the time that they have with you. And you guys have a little bit of a more intimate relationship because they're saying I love you to you. So it gives them a rush. For some of them, they haven't actually said it to you. They may have said it in different formats, like put your seatbelt on or call me when you get there. Like, they're loving towards you. But for the majority of you, they've said I love you. You guys have said it back and forth. That's kind of why you're trying to figure out what they want. So then the overall energy is making plans. Making plans with your partner is a wonderful way to co-create. So you can see what kind of plans they're making in here. And all right, let's pull a little bit of clarity on that. What do they need to know about the holding hands? Okay, like 18 cards popped up, so let's. What do they need to know about the holding hands? So it's showing up as the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is patient and hardworking and reliable. This person is experiencing some patience, and I do feel that that's because some of the people in this reading, either they are in a relationship or you are in a relationship. So this person really wants a one-on-one sexual relationship with you. They want a monogamous sexual relationship with you. So the other clarity cards we have here, we have the 6 of Cups. So this is possibly somebody who you've been in a relationship with in the past, and they're just kind of remembering. They have like nostalgic feelings about the things you guys used to do together. This person might be somebody who, I don't know how else to call them, like a dweller. They dwell on things. They just kind of percolate and think about all the things that have happened and what's going on. So this person's really looking back at things you have done in the past, and they are making plans. They are reliable And they're really thinking about just coming in quickly and saying, hey, this is what I want. So the other card is the reverse Queen of Pentacles. The reverse Queen of Pentacles has some envy, has some, they're greedy, they want all of it. So this could be just the, for some of you, I feel like this is the person that they are maybe focusing on, or that you are. They want this person to be out of the way in order to have the relationship with you that they want. So this person who is kind of envious of their happiness, and there's some third party energy in this situation, and there's some envy, there's looking back at the past. So it really could be a possibility that you are in a relationship with someone else because you moved on. So sexually, the person whose energy is coming up may not be your current sex partner, but there is somebody who wants to have a sex life with you, and they are making plans. They are kind of thinking about what they want to do. They've told you I love you before. For some of you, I feel like you're a little bit like, oh man, I didn't want it to be that person. And if that's the case, then there are things that you can do to shield your energy that the other person will just kind of like lose interest in you because you're not energetically feeding them anymore. So there's a thing called a 12th dimensional shield that you can Google that and or YouTube that, and you'll find some different shielding techniques that you can use. And above all, just don't be afraid. This person can't harm you unless you give them permission. And really, I feel like you haven't talked to this person in a long time. So they kind of came out of the woodwork for you a little bit, but your Starseed card says meditation. Take a moment to connect to source through quiet, reflective meditation. So I kind of feel like this person's been like popping up in your energy. You may have seen like, Facebook timeline posts about them. So you're kind of calling them back in a little bit, but I feel like some of these people have kind of almost become a little bit obsessed. So that is what kind of sex life this person wants with you. If you would like to have further information on this person or the person who you are currently with, you can definitely go to Etsy and get this exact reading, or there's very many others. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And don't forget to go to the end of the video to find out what is in the box. And this is for the second group, the group with the clear gem. And we have here is an oracle card, which is the Starseed card. We have 3 messages from this person, their sexual energy, and then we have 2 tarot like insight cards on this situation. So the question we're asking is, what kind of sex life does this person want with you? So the first message is, I have healed because of you. And we have, I love you, this is your sign. We're so close, don't lose faith. So this definitely has a real like soulmate, twin flame kind of feel to it, like don't give up, we're close to being together, this is your sign that I love you. A lot of healing takes place in like soulmate and twin flame relationships, a lot of healing. So you bring that person healing and then they bring it to you. It's kind of a secular relationship. So this person really wants a sex life where they're like, we made it, we survived, we are together. They want a committed sexual relationship with you. So then the energy is sex games. Find a new way to play with your partner. So this person has a real sexual energy of it just being like fun and exciting. A lot of times if someone is healing or, you feel really close to them, they are your best friend. They are somebody who's really important to you. And this connection really has a sense of withstanding the test of time, building a foundation, really being unmovable and unbreakable. So sexually, this person just really wants you to be committed to them. And then we're pulling up the Devil card. So in the tarot, the Devil card is about addiction. It can be about compulsion. So this person may have some sexual addictions where they're going to really want to have a lot of sex. So their sex life, they really want it to be active. I think it's really interesting too, because in this card, he has this like big, huge dildo. I mean, it's like my whole nail there. So they want to play with some really kinky toys. So it didn't really land on anything. Okay, so this person in their sex life with you, they just really want to do things crazy and off the wall. And then we have the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is about some regret, some feelings of being unloved. So this person has some background. This background really doesn't feel like it has anything to do with you, but it really has hurt them in the past. And so they're going to be kind of slow getting in a relationship with you because they really want to make sure that they're not going to get hurt again, especially not in the same way. Because it hurt so badly in the past, they really promised themselves, I'm not going to jump into anything ever again. So the kind of sex life they want something committed, they want something loving and healed, they want sex games and big sex toys, and then they just want you to be honest with them and be open-minded and really care about them enough to tell them like what you want and what you don't want. So they really crave communication. So then the Starseed card says, Ascension, your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what healed. Okay, so let's see. What do we need to know? What has healed? Okay. So it's pulling up the Strength card. So the Strength card is about like just the picture. It's taking control. It's self-love. It's really like wrestling something to the ground. Yeah, and then we pull up the Four of Wands with the I love you, this is your sign. So Four of Wands is most often seen as the Twin Flame card. It's the idea of homecomings and family and weddings. Like, so this person really, really wants a committed relationship with you. And it's really interesting as well because you have these two cards, which are major arcana. Those are really putting some divine weight behind those cards. And then we also have 4, 5. So that's something that could be important to you as well. So thank you so much for letting me read for you. I look forward to reading for you again. And don't forget to head over for Etsy if you need your personalized idea of what kind of sex life they want with you. And then don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all of the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. So this is for group number 3, the group that chose the blue gem. We have the Starseed card. I pulled 3 messages from your person about the sex life that they are looking for. And then we have the romance energy, and then I pulled 2 tarot cards to kind of just give us some more insight. So first message is, I want to touch your naked flesh. I'll make it all up to you. I can't help the way I feel about you. So let's pull a clarifier on that naked flesh card. So the clarifier that pulled up for the I want to touch your naked flesh is the 3 of Wands upright, which is about teamwork and travel. So I feel like this relationship has been a little bit rocky. Like I feel like you guys have kind of had a push and pull. You haven't really had the opportunity to connect on a really healthy level. I feel like, especially with the I'll make it all up to you card, that really has this feeling of like they disappointed you in some way. And then they're like, I can't help the way I feel about you. Like they've tried to walk away from you. So sexually, this person, you guys have had sex before. You've had good sex before. And one of the parties in the relationship wanted something deeper, wanting something more, but somebody was like, no, that's not what I want. That could have been you or the other person. But they really enjoyed the sex. And so they're like, hey, you know, I want to be a team with you. I really do feel like I have, you know, learned some things. I really want to touch your naked flesh. I'll make it up to you the things that I did wrong, and I can't help it. I'm just always going to come back to you. So with those messages and with all the indications, you really have to decide if this is a person who you want in your life. Because this person wants to be in your life, and it might not be in your best interest. You have to really pay attention. They could be coming back just because the sex was good. And if just the sex being good is what's bringing them back, you can find a lot of people to have good sex with. Because you have to remember, too, if there's good sex going on, you're part of that. So you might be the only reason the sex is good. So don't let that be a reason you hang around. So then the romance oracle is caressing. Your partner will enjoy the feeling of your hands on their skin. That's really interesting that both of these are like flesh and skin. Like this person has spent a lot of time with you naked. You guys might even be exhibitionists or nudists, I feel. So I assume this is probably a smaller group than most, but this person just really wants to put their hands on you, is what it really boils down to. I'm trying to see what it goes on. So we'll pull it up. I'll make it all up to you because I kind of was curious, like what happened. So it's pulling up the judgment card for I'll make it all up to you. And the judgment card is about like clarity and a final decision. Like for some of you, this person and you are in a sexual relationship and they're like, oh, I want to see if the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. They might have even cheated on you. And now they're saying, oh, I want to try this again. So then the next insight that's being offered is the reverse hermit. The reverse hermit is about repeating past mistakes. So the cards are really saying, they might be telling you that they've learned and they've moved on, but you're probably going to get some repeating of past mistakes. So that's some insight that the cards are telling you about what they want with their sex life. And then the next one is the reverse king of swords. And the reverse king of swords is corrupt, and he's a con man, he's abusive. So, just these two cards right here that are providing insight, there really has this like vibe of, like beware all who enter here. This could be something that you really want to step back away from, because the kind of sex life they want to have with you is they just want to use you again, and they're going to tell you what they can, and they're going to tell you the words that you want to hear, because sometimes they do listen while you're yelling, and then they are like, oh, I changed this and this and this, because they know that that's what you're upset about, but they don't necessarily actually change it. You have to look not only at the actions but also at the words, because words are important too. That's how another part of how we express ourselves. But this just does not have a real feeling of longevity, and it also feels like this is going to be a repeat pattern. So if you've had a bad experience with this person, they have not changed. So then the starseed card that's pulling up is celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. And I feel like for a lot of you, the celebration was that you got out of the relationship the first time. So you already really know that, yeah, the sex was absolutely fantastic, but this person is not, you don't want to spend your life with the reverse king of swords. You just don't want to be in that situation. All right, well, thank you so much for letting me read for you. And if you wanted direct information, maybe none of these three fit, you can go to Etsy and get a specific reading for yourself. Also, don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all the wonderful things you can do on YouTube. And now it is time to go to the end for what is in the box. What's in the box? What's in the box? We go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and it is the word hug. And I just wanted to tell you all that I'm giving you this big hug for being supportive, and thank you for letting me read for you again. Have a great day.